Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a Tuesday album review, and this is for Dead by Sunrise's Out of Ashes Tuesday album review that I plan on doing. So I'm gonna discuss what I listened to for this record and let you know my thoughts on this album. So let's dive into this review. Now, this record was not too bad. It was actually really good, surprisingly. Um, the first track, Fire, was outstanding. Sorry, I was kind of burping a little. I was eating my lunch and all that. But yeah, Fire was a really good track. I like the chorus in it. When I looked at the stars, I know just who you are. And you're looking down upon me. That part, just, I like that part of the song. And it just brings a lot of life into the song and a lot of enjoyment. The first single, Crawl Back In, was another great track in the album. And sorry if I'm a little exhausted. I've had a frustrating morning mostly. But yeah, Crawl Back In was a really good track. It's the guitar work in it is great. The drum work in it is pretty good too. And Chester's vocals is outstanding. Even though it's already been 2 years now since his passing, which it still gets to us Linkin Park fans, but sadly, life goes on mostly. But in memory, we can still enjoy his music that he passed to us, that he left us mostly. So yeah. Too Late was another great track on here. Um, it starts off pretty mellow, which is not too bad. And then it picks up in the chorus. It's too late to turn back now. And Inside of Me was kind of like another screamo track in it. I did like Let Down. That one, I saw some of the comments saying that someone felt really sad about this song and cried his eyes out. Which, it's that kind of song that does that to you. And it has a sad melody, but it's a pretty good track. If you know a song is making you feel something, then you know the song's working for you. But yeah, uh, Let Down was a pretty good track. Give Me Your Name was. I wasn't that crazy about it. I didn't hate it. I just. I wasn't that crazy about it. That's all I can say about it. It was just my least favorite song on this record, along with Condemned. Condemned was. Well, the screamo parts in it were good, but it's the pacing of the song that just kind of bugs me a little bit. And the way the length time is for that song, it just, I don't know, it just doesn't work. But I gave it a 4.5 out of 5, along with Give Me Your Name. My Suffering was an outstanding track. It was short for the length time it was, but it did really good. Chester's screams in it are great in it. And Into You, that track was another great one. I like the When I Fall Into You and I Fade Away. I like that part of the song. It makes me feel something and all that. It just brings a good sensational vibe to the song. But End of the World was another good one. The first half of the record has its mixed good and bad songs in it. I wouldn't say bad songs, good and not bad songs. And then when you get into the second half, it closes out pretty well. And it's kind of like Chester had a kind of attitude with this record. With some of this record, but it's pretty much explained what he was dealing with how he was fighting his demons mostly, in his head mostly, and how his depression was affecting him. So he wrote it in a song how he was feeling. And that's the best way to do it. But yeah, it's still pretty sad thinking about Chester Bennington. Because it's still pretty sad. But out of 10, I think I'd give this record a 9 out of 10. This was an outstanding album. There were a couple tracks on here that didn't do so well, but only like 2 tracks, but everything else was really good, including Morning After, In the Darkness, and Walking in Circles were really good. But comment below, let me know what you guys thought of the Dead by Sunrise Out of Ashes album if you've heard it. And if you like this album review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you for the new album reviews on Friday, which are Skillet, Victorious, Bad Omens, Finding God Before God Finds Me album review I'll be doing, and Hobbs and Shaw movie review as well. So thank you for watching this Tuesday album review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next review.